I literally just clicked broadcast like an instant before he walked in. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know if it got caught on there or not, but just, thought I'd warn you.
We don't care.
My hirsute sweetheart. All right, cheers. Each.
Her
tonic.
suit sweetheart. I like it. It's my boyfriend would fall under that category heading as well.
Good gin and tonic.
It is.
Is that good gin?
There's a lot of gin in it.
It's a strong gin and tonic.
Well, I had to finish the bottle.
Is that expensive tonic too?
Oh yeah.
What kind of tonic?
Oh, there's
something we can't find here.
Yes, there is. They just like they have fancy gin, you can upgrade your tonic. We got pulled into all of that on World Gin Day.
Ooh.
After tasting 9 gins, it turns out you can sell less expensive tonic.
I love gin, but Owen hates it. So if I buy it, it's just going to be me drinking it.
Everything sounded like a good idea to us.
I've heard that there are better gins, but I can only ever find 2 brands,
Yeah, no, they've got, as you might imagine, quite a wealth of variety.
I wonder if Amazon has some, because I love good gin and tonic, but
we did manage to not buy the rhubarb gin, so that's that shows at least sobriety. Like we kept some hold of our senses.
Although I say ew, like kind of on reflex, but gin with grapefruit juice is amazing, and grapefruit juice is super sour and bitter, so it'd probably be good.
Exactly.
I don't know why I reacted that way. It's because I'm a rhubarb bigot.
Great. So I'm going to call my senator, Cory Gardner, and tell him what I think about how they're going about trying to pass the health care bill. And then I believe you are going to call Mick Mulvaney as a new person to yell at.
Yes, this was what I had been aiming to do last week, and then my internet went out, so I couldn't make it.
And you had a very frightened look at Karen going, "Hi, everybody."
Sorry, guys.
All right. Here we go. I bet it's going to be voicemail. Because it always is these days. Oh, and I added a compliment at the beginning to my speech.
Diplomacy.
Thank you for calling the office of U.S. Senator Cory Gardner. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m.
They don't even try to answer their phones
either
anymore.
After hours, or all of our representatives are on the other line. If you know your party's extension, please dial that now. If you would like to leave a message, please dial 0, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Your call is being transferred.
Come on.
Thank you for calling U.S. Senator Cory Gardner's office. Please leave your message after the tone. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Karen Suhaka, and I am a voter from Denver. My area code is, my zip code is 80203. So I am calling, first I want to say that I agree that science should not be a partisan issue, and I want to thank Senator Gardner for his recent editorial on that topic. That is very much appreciated. But the main reason I'm calling today is to express my objection to the secrecy around writing the Senate version of the AHCA, which seems profoundly undemocratic to me. If the ideas in the bill can't be shared with the public, how is it okay to impose them onto the public? Please do what you can to change how this process has been proceeding, to at least have a hearing before a vote is held. Having such an important bill passed in a one-sided, secret way would set a terrible precedent for how important policy is made in the future. And I just think it would be, just really break us forever. So let's slow down and have a serious, open, thoughtful debate and figure out how we can move forward on healthcare in a way that most people can believe in. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Yay!
Right? Like, it's just wrong.
It's kind of mind-blowing to me that this is allowed. Like,
it's like no one's ever tried it, because who would do this?
Like this is something that I've really grown to understand as I get older, that as a child, I had this like, understanding of, well, I'm sure there's rules against that. I would think that about so many things.
We
And
all thought that about so many things.
Right? And it turns out that no, it's just basically, we all know this is a dick move, so we don't do this because it's just understood as part of common sense. But because it's not in writing anywhere, if you just want to be a dick, then I guess you can.
I don't think it has anything to do with being a child. I think all of us are discovering how much of this stuff is just because we've actually had decent people in office. Anyway, Mickey Baby's not decent either. So why don't you?
Yeah, let's do this. So just for a little background, guys, I'm using the 5-call script.
Great organization.
Yes, it's really, really helpful, and you can, like, let them know whether or not your call went through, and you just give them your zip code and they give you the numbers to call. It's super, super easy. And they have a specific topic right now: stop the rollback of birth control coverage. And that there is a draft rule that makes exemption available to all employers, including large publicly traded for-profit companies, on the basis of religious beliefs or, quote, moral convictions. It makes the mandate optional for religiously affiliated organizations and creates an exemption for health insurance companies that have religious or moral objections to providing birth control. Which, like, how are you even a birth
control? Like, we're talking about birth control,
right?
Not like horrible other things, like birth control.
This is not, like, we're not trying to have a debate about euthanasia. It's just
or satanic ritual, like sacrifice of babies. We are actually talking about birth control. All right.
Okay.
So since Mulvaney is the director or the secretary for health,
located at 725 17th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20503. Our hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, excluding holidays. For more information, we invite you to visit us on the World Wide Web at www.omb.eop.gov. Please listen to the choices carefully, as our menu has recently changed. If you would like to leave a message for the OMB director on the public comments line, please press 1. For media and press inquiries, please press 2. For inquiries concerning standard industrial classification, thank you for calling the Office of Management and Budget, Office of the Director. If you would like to provide a comment or information to the OMB director, please feel free to do so after the tone. We appreciate your engagement. Thank you. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name is Natasha Kingston. I'm calling from Denison, Texas. I'd like to leave a message for Secretary Price and Director Mulvaney. I'm calling to express my objection to the interim rule coverage of certain preventative services under the Affordable Care Act. This broad expansion of exemptions to the contraception mandate will erode access to preventative health care for millions of Americans. Any plan to publish this new rule should be abandoned, or at the very least, allow for a period of public comment. Thank you very much. The script ends with, thanks for your hard work in answering the phones. And I'm like,
nobody answered the phone. All right, I'm doing it too. Because this pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maybe it's just the gin talking. I don't know.
Thank you for calling
Was
the
it
Office
one?
of Management and Budget located at thank you for calling the Office of Management and Budget, Office of the Director. If you would like to provide a comment or information to the OMB Director, please feel free to do so after the tone. We appreciate your engagement. Thank you. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name is Karen Suhaka, and I'm a voter from Denver, Colorado, 80203. I'd like to leave a message, please, for Director Mulvaney. I'm calling to express my objection to the interim rule coverage of certain preventative services under the Affordable Care Act, which risks reducing access to birth control for millions of Americans. The U.S. abortion rate has hit its lowest point since 1973. In fact, researchers estimate that abortion rate is down 14% due to the ACA. This is a win for everybody. Please don't give up the progress we've made. Any plan to publish this new rule should be abandoned, or at the very least, allow for a period of public comment. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Yay! Your script was different than mine.
Well, that's because I went and looked up some numbers.
Oh, you added it to your script.
That's right. I deployed math. I felt strongly enough to go get math.
I love it.
All right. All right. We've done good.
Yes. Anybody who watches, let us know how it goes if you call. That was a super weird one though. Like that it just didn't ring. It just went straight to the voicemail. And then it was this really strange, like Alexa Halo kind of, I don't know. That was a weird one. So
I did not get a good vibe that that's getting tallied, but it's worth doing.
It's definitely worth doing. I mean, it took like 2 seconds. So
all right.
All right, everybody. Thank you. And thank you, Karen, for coming today too.
Okay. See you next week.
See you next week.